graduates, faculty and staff, family and friends, and distinguished guests. I extend special greetings to the many VCSU students who are completing their degrees through our distance education programs. To all of these students not physically with us for this ceremony, we are proud to have you with us in spirit as you complete this important rite of academic passage. The fourth winter commencement exercises of Valley City State University Please be seated. I want to begin my remarks by expressing my gratitude to all the VCSU faculty and staff who are here to celebrate with our graduates. As hard as our students work to earn their degrees, it is often the faculty and the staff who care so deeply about our students who make their effort worthwhile. So graduates, will you please join me in thanking the faculty and staff who inspired your dreams, helped you discover your talents, and fueled your passion to complete this segment of your life's journey. I am reminded today of the Roman god, Janus, who symbolizes beginnings and transitions, whose name is used for the month of January, the start of our new year. Graduates, today you stand at a Janus-like moment. You are both graduating and commencing. We call this ceremony graduation because it is a time when we acknowledge your hard work and the academic success that you have brought to this moment. We also call this ceremony commencement because this marks the start of your next steps in life's journey as you commence or begin pursuit of your professional career, graduate studies, or other postgraduate plans. Scholar and political theorist John Shar says of this journey, "The future is not someplace we are going, but one we are creating. The paths are not to be found, but made, and the activity of making them changes both the maker and the destination." This statement speaks both to your current milestone of graduation and your future. You made the decision to pursue your degree, and you have changed during that process. Now you are ready to step forward into your future, one you will create through your choices, and one that will continue to shape you as well. As you create that future, we hope you will continue to remember your time at VCSU and the people here who helped make a difference in your life. Please keep in touch. Drop in when you're in the area. Try to attend homecoming weekend events. Stay connected through the alumni bulletin and contact us if we can be of help to you on the road ahead. We'll be here, and we are ready to do what we can to support your continued success. Congratulations to each of you. I am certain that I speak for everyone in the room today. We are proud of you, and we wish you well as you begin creating the next steps of your future. I now have the honor to introduce our first speaker, Mr. Andy Wakeford. You'll find a biographical sketch of Mr. Wakeford in your program. Currently the State Staff Advisor to the State Board of Higher Education, Mr. Wakeford works with the board to assure that our university system provides high-quality, innovative education for the citizens of our state. Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome Mr. Wakeford.
Good afternoon, President Dahlberg, faculty, staff, family, and friends, and most importantly, you, the graduates of Valley City State University. On behalf of the State Board of Higher Education, thank you for placing your trust in this institution in the North Dakota University system. Visiting campuses like yours today is special. Each campus is unique and has something special to offer its students, its region, and the state. I'm grateful for the opportunity to meet with the great people today, the wonderful people today. With graduates like you, this place is one of the best, but let's not be stagnant. Let's continue our work to improve our society, our state, our colleges and universities from now until the year 2030 and beyond. This investment in your future is just one stop in your journey. Continue to learn and continue to grow. Continue to seek knowledge and information for years to come. North Dakota is primed and ready to thrive thanks to ambitious, dedicated graduates like you. Opportunities await you in agriculture, energy, healthcare, education, technology, and more fields that are waiting to be discovered. The North Dakota University system partners with the state's industries, ensuring graduates have the skills to meet workforce needs today and into the future. As I leave you today, I'd like to share a portion of my commencement address some 20 years ago. I was one of two student speakers. My comments then are just as relevant as they are today. They centered on the postage stamp. You all know what a postage stamp is, right? In today's society, a stamp is almost a thing of the past, but it has the same components and importance as your journey arriving here today. Remember, perseverance. The perseverance of every graduate here today and that they possess. Perseverance is defined as, by the American Heritage Dictionary, as adhering to a course of action, a belief, a purpose, steadfastness. One might say it's also the tenacity and endurance in the pursuit of a desired end. You are all college graduates and well-versed in the English language. Some may be well-versed in other languages too. But today, I'm going to add a new word to your vocabulary, not used by any of your professors in the classroom. The word stick-to-itiveness. Every graduate possesses traits of stick-to-itiveness. You've stuck to your goal, but really just the beginning of great things to come. I encourage you to stick to life's ups and downs as they are presented to you. Tenacity is defined as holding firmly. For a second, count the number of assignments and deadlines and tests that you've met. Too many to count, right? This on top of many other responsibilities outside of the classroom. Steadfastness is defined as firm loyalty. And as you leave VCSU, stay loyal to this institution and to North Dakota. Your experiences here with students, faculty, and staff will leave you with fond memories, keeping you true to those around you. I'm sure you can all remember a professor who encouraged you, a classmate who helped you, or a staff member who made a difference in your journey. Your story of success may not be because you possess the most innate intelligence or the most talent, but you do possess the traits of perseverance, tenacity, steadfastness, and endurance in the pursuit of your goal. Remember the stamp, right? We all count on that stamp with the same characteristics of you, the student, sticking to your goals, just as that stamp sticks to the letter as it reaches its destination. And today is that destination. but it's just the beginning of a journey to lifelong learning and success. The skills you've mastered, the knowledge you've gained, the critical thinking and communication skills that you possess have well equipped you for this journey that begins today. To each of you, the graduates, I wish you all the best. Congratulations on behalf of the State Board of Higher Education. The members of this board applaud your efforts and celebrate your success. Thank you.
Thank you, Mr. Wakeford, for sharing your thoughts. I also want to thank you for your service to the North Dakota University system. Each semester, we welcome a student speaker from the graduating class to share thoughts and memories as he or she experiences this lifetime milestone. Please help me welcome this year's speaker, Yaritza Villanueva, to the podium.
Thank you, Dr. Dahlberg. And thank you, esteemed members of the faculty, proud parents, and devoted friends and squirming siblings. I am somehow miraculously standing before all of you today, about to share some of my wisdom, which is a bit scary, actually. All this giddy excitement I'm feeling, that I'm sure you guys are feeling as we stand here today, we've suddenly become true adults. We've about to enter a world where uncertainty is on its welcome. All my life, I've been uncertain of things. I come from a family where college is a value, but is very hard to attain because of economic adversities. No one from my family has ever finished elementary school or high school, let alone college. Steve Jobs once said, "Your time is limited, so don't waste it living someone else's life. Don't be trapped by dogma, which is living with the results of other people's thinking. Don't let the noise of others' opinions drown out your own inner voice." This is the greatest advice I've ever heard. Before starting college, there were people who told me I wouldn't succeed, that I would fail. But they were wrong, like definitely wrong. One of the most important things about life is integrity and not giving into peer pressure. I'm not going to say my college experience was perfect, and I'm not going to say that I don't have regrets or opportunities that I missed, but I wouldn't trade these experiences for anything else. Everything that has happened to us, everything that we've been through, has made us into who we are today. And it's these experiences, these life lessons that we will take with us into our next step of our lives. Whether our college experience was the greatest or the worst, when we leave here today, we will be the next generation to make this world a better place. As you leave Valley City State, you're going to feel scared. You're going to feel pressure to get a job, get your career going, but do what's best for you, because you know what you're capable of. Don't let others decide your path. I'm asking you to take a stand and be different. Difference makes change happen, and we need change. So if you weren't a little uncertain or scared, I'd be a little nervous for you. We've been preparing ourselves all these years, but most of us, me included, are not sure what for. Don't worry, you will find your passion. Adulthood will throw curveballs at you, but that's okay. Because our time has come for we graduate on this day and we'll be starting a new chapter in our lives. Don't let others define you, because the best things in life happen when you dare to dream and be different. As John Dewey told us, education is not preparation for life. Education is life itself. Thank you.
Thank you, Yuri, for sharing your thoughts and for your positive can-do attitude. It is my pleasure now to introduce the 2018 Faculty Excellence for Senior Faculty Award recipient, Dr. Hilda van Keisel. The recipient of this award is selected by the faculty for high-quality research, excellence in teaching, and service to the campus. Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome Dr. van Keisel.
Thank you, Dr. Dahlberg. Dear graduates, faculty, staff, and guests. Wait a minute. It is my great honor to stand in front of you and celebrate your accomplishments. Yes, it is an accomplishment, and yes, it is worth celebrating. I tell all my students, you earned the right to walk across this stage, and you should be proud, but most of all, enjoy this moment. The question that I get asked most often in North Dakota is where I'm from. Well, you can hear clearly, not from here. I grew up in the Netherlands. This means that English is not my first language. It's Dutch. That's the second question I get asked a lot. How many languages do I speak? Well, depending on your exact definition of speaking, anywhere from 3 till 6. The Netherlands is a small country with a long history of trade with foreign countries, so learning an additional languages in school is the norm. You cannot graduate high school without having a foreign language. I started English lessons when I was 13. And my first teacher told my parents that I would never learn how to speak English. Well, I proved them wrong, didn't I? In addition, I was told that writing was not my thing. I was much, much better in math and science. High school sort of proved this principle, but now I'm not sure anymore because I know that I edited papers of several of you and also emails. I have a friend who is a German teacher and a language natural. He knows more words in a foreign language in 3 days than I do in 3 months. However, with him I share a fascination with language, and we developed our own vocabulary with expressions and proverbs. When I first moved to the United States, I was considered a near native speaker. This is the highest level in language acquisition. However, for the first 3 months, I still did not understand what my coworkers were talking about during lunch. I knew the words, but I did not understand the meaning. You may not realize this, but language is full of cultural references, slangs, expression, and proverbs, and not only in English. So these are the hardest things to learn in a foreign language because they don't always make sense. Really? It's raining cats and dogs? Although, if you would translate that same expression from Dutch, it's not much better, because we say it's raining pipe stalks. You know, the end of a pipe? Once you know it refers to it rains really hard, it actually sort of fits the picture of ducking out of the rain because it hurts when it rains that hard. But hearing it for the first time leaves a person confused, to say the least. So, why proverbs and expressions? What's the significance of having so many? The definition of an expression according to the dictionary on my Mac computer is a commonly used word or phrase used to convey an idea. Expressions create a common understanding about things in a colorful way, like raining cats and dogs. A proverb is a little bit different. According to Mark Peters, the author of Bullshit, a Lexicon, a history of words like bunk, malarkey, twaddle, and truthiness, proverbs are old-fashioned, folksy, pitty, and everywhere. From old chestnuts like no pain, no gain, to sports wisdom like the best offense is a good defense, there seems to be a proverb for everything. There's a good reason. Proverbs touch on just about every aspect of life, providing a connection to truths that go beyond one person or a single moment in time. Fred Shapiro, editor of the Yale Book of Quotations and co-editor with Charles Clay Doyle and Wolfgang Meeder of the Dictionary of Modern Proverbs, describes the power of proverbs as follows. With quotation, you're trying to associate with some respected figure like Albert Einstein, Abraham Lincoln, or Mark Twain. But with proverbs, you're trying to do something more elemental and deeper than that. What makes proverbs so popular and powerful is they connect to the very deep psychological roots in a human being. Proverbs become popular because people use them to connect with other people and the wisdom of the past. In conclusions, expression and proverbs, important, powerful, and difficult. No surprise I get lost between languages most days. I catch myself regularly wanting to use a proverb fitting the situation perfectly, only to realize it's in Dutch and nobody would understand the meaning here anyway. To solve the problem, I have taken to translating some of the proverbs in English, a habit I took from my physics teacher in high school, making proverbs not only profound, but sometimes very, very funny. I'm starting to realize this sounds a lot like a lecture. Well, I am a teacher, and that means that I take any opportunity to teach people something. I bet there's a proverb for that. Taking the job home comes to mind. One of my favorite proverbs in Dutch is when children, or in my case, students, are really getting on my nerve or under my skin. See? In Dutch, I would say, I'm going to paste you behind wallpaper. I like it because it usually describes my feelings about the situation pretty accurately. I've used it in class many, many times. In Dutch, you can also say, throw the children out of the window, but that might be a little too radical. But one of my favorite proverbs has proven to be very helpful in my job at VCSU. You are here all today to celebrate a great accomplishment. You earned a degree, and you're now ready for the next step. It's exciting and scary at the same time. Here's a little secret, though. The world functions just fine without you as a professional in it. So do not expect an open arms reception tomorrow. The world does not know about you yet. One of the biggest joys of my job is being an advisor. It is a way to connect with students at a different level. It's an honor to share the journey with students. One of the Dutch proverbs I use in my office a lot during advising is the following. No is what you have, yes is what you can get. Wisdom in a short sentence, so definitely a proverb. The proverb simply means that if you do not try or ask, nothing will happen. You have to try in order to get somewhere. You need to make yourself known. If you want something, ask, write, or do something. Do not assume you will not get it anyway. I always follow up that proverb with the following question. What's the worst that can happen? And can you handle that? Most of the time the answer is, I will not receive an answer and I wasted 10 minutes writing an email. No big deal. A good commencement speech includes advice. So here's my advice to all of you. Enjoy tonight and celebrate. But tomorrow, write that email and apply for the job that you do not think you can get, but really, really want. Make yourself known to the world. Take a chance. Be ready for many, many rejections. But I can guarantee you one thing. At some point, you will get a positive response, and you may end up in places you never knew existed, or doing things you never knew you were possible. Me being here at VCSU giving a commencement speech in English comes to mind. I can also tell you, positive responses to your inquiries will happen more often than you will win the lottery. So, create your own opportunities by giving it a try, and do not be afraid to fail. The worst that can happen is that you wasted time asking and trying and nothing changed. Remember, no is what you have, yes is what you can get. Give it a try. Be the difference maker we, faculty, staff, family, friends, know you can be. Thank you for your attention and congratulations to you all.
Thank you, Dr. Hildy, for sharing your reflections and for shaping the lives of our students and ultimately our world as we prepare students to succeed as educators, leaders, and engaged citizens. Now the VCSU Chamber Wind Ensemble will present Joy Revisited by Frank Ticelli.
Now the moment you've worked so hard for, the conferring of the Master of Education and Baccalaureate degrees. Will the designated faculty please come forward to assist with the hooding of our master's degree candidates? Will the Master of Education degree candidate please rise? President Dahlberg, I present to you the candidates for the Master of Education and Master of Arts in Teaching degrees.
According to the authority vested in me by the North Dakota State Board of Higher Education, and upon recommendation by the graduate faculty of Valley City State University, I confer upon these candidates, as earned, the degrees of Master of Education and Master of Arts in Teaching, together with all the rights, honors, and privileges pertaining thereto. Will the recipients please come forward to receive their hoods and diplomas as they are introduced?
Galit DeWitt Culver. Beatrice Jane Hill. Rachel Lynn Newgard.
Will the baccalaureate degree candidates please rise? President Dahlberg, I present to you the candidates for the baccalaureate degree.
according to the authority vested in me by the North Dakota State Board of Higher Education, and upon recommendation by the faculty of Valley City State University, I confer upon these candidates, as earned, the degrees Bachelor of Science in Education, Bachelor of Science, Bachelor of Arts, and Bachelor of University Studies, together with all the rights, honors, and privileges pertaining thereto. Will the recipients please come forward to receive their diplomas as they are introduced?
Tariq Asawi, cum laude. Bethany Adriana Bernston, summa cum laude. Brooke Taylor Breckheimer, magna cum laude. Shania Paige Johnson Brightweiser. Kelsey Beth Brumman, magna cum laude. Jessica Gay Burns, cum laude. Haley Jean Butterfield. Chase Allen Carpenter. Rachel Ann Clapp. Michaela Clark. Marissa K. Dahl. Nicole Marie Feedy, cum laude. Jaden James Ferguson. Chantel Antoinette Fulton. Gabrielle Rose Gromish, summa cum laude. Jessica Lee Olson. Larissa Rose Herman, summa cum laude. Lexi Rose Jacobson, cum laude. Avery Gail Johnson. Haley Jane Kallenbach, magna cum laude. Alexis Marie Kohler, magna cum laude. Gloria May Larson, cum laude. Carly Lurkey, cum laude. Joelle Lindstrom. Ethel Nadine Lyons, summa cum laude. Alec Thomas Nelson. Catherine Lynn Pouts, cum laude. Melissa Port, magna cum laude. Alex Quist, summa cum laude. Tiffany Jean Schultz. Brittany Jean Shum. Alyssa Alexandra Stokey. Kyle John Savari. Julie Westrick. Lindsay Jean Whitson. Yuritza D. Villanueva. Hannah Frances Wittenberg, magna cum laude. Austin Addison Alvarez. Jenna Lee Bergman. Elizabeth Frances Betker, cum laude. Dylan Joseph Donahue. Riley John Fredrickson. Jacob Allen Fry. Rafael Graciano Ruiz. Leah Caitlin Hook. Dustin William Lindgren. Lucas Andrew Locke. Benjamin Calvin Magstead, cum laude. Martin Mena. Alyssa Grace Meyer, magna cum laude. Gina Ann Oretta. Sherry Lee Rosenau. Austin Patrick Richter. Ryan Shaner, cum laude. Smith Tuya. Donovan Clark Williams. Alyssa Ann Zimmer, cum laude. Jacob Richard Dulio. Katie Lynn Farber. Riley Russell Williamson.
Please be seated. Graduates, you are now officially alumni of Valley City State University. You have my very best wishes for a bright and successful future. Please move your tassels from right to left. Congratulations. I would now ask for anyone in the audience who is a graduate of Valley City State University to please stand and be recognized. That's all of you guys. Come on. Before we conclude, you can sit down now. Before we conclude, I would like to express my gratitude to our commencement coordinator, Kim Hesch, members of the commencement committee, our hardworking facility staff, our talented performers, the Viking ambassadors, and to all the folks behind the scenes who made today happen. Thank you. As we close today's commencement exercises, we will sing the alma mater. The music and the lyrics are printed at the back of your program. Please stand. Gentlemen, please remove your hats.